The city awakens. A cacophony of sound, traffic rumbles, construction clangs, but listen closely, another symphony plays out. It's a symphony that often goes unnoticed, drowned out by the hustle and bustle of urban life. Yet, if you take a moment to truly listen, you'll hear the subtle melodies that make up the soundtrack of the city, the hum of engines, the distant sirens, the rhythmic footsteps of commuters. All these sounds blend together to create a unique urban orchestra. A chorus of chirps, rustling leaves, and the patter of tiny paws. These are the sounds of nature interwoven with the urban environment. Birds chirping in the trees, squirrels darting across parks, and the gentle rustle of leaves in an urban garden. These natural sounds provide a counterpoint to the mechanical noises of the city, creating a harmonious balance. It's a reminder that even in the heart of the concrete jungle, nature finds a way to thrive. This is the hidden world of urban wildlife, thriving amidst the concrete jungle. Raccoons scavenge in city alleys, pigeons perch on building ledges, and foxes roam urban parks. These animals have adapted to the challenges of city life, finding food and shelter in unexpected places. They're a testament to the resilience and adaptability of nature, even in the most unlikely of environments. We often think of nature as separate from our cities, a place to escape to. We imagine serene landscapes, untouched forests, and tranquil countryside scenes. These are the places we go to reconnect with the natural world, to find peace and solitude away from the noise and chaos of urban life. But what if we could find that same connection within the city itself? However, a closer look reveals a fascinating truth. Nature is not confined to the wilderness. It is all around us, even in the heart of the city. Plants grow through cracks in the sidewalk, insects thrive in city flower beds, and birds build nests on buildings. These small but significant signs of life remind us that nature is resilient and ever-present, no matter where we are. Wild animals share our urban spaces, adapting and evolving in remarkable ways. Raccoons rummage through trash bins, urban foxes hunt for food, and birds feed on city balconies. These creatures have learned to navigate the complexities of city life, finding innovative solutions to survive and thrive. Their presence is a testament to the interconnectedness of all living things and a reminder that we share our world with a diverse array of wildlife, even in the most unexpected places. Animals living in cities have traded dense forests for concrete jungles. These urban environments bustling with human activity have become unexpected habitats for a variety of wildlife. From the nimble raccoons scaling buildings to the pigeons that have made city streets their home, these creatures have found ways to coexist with humans in the most unlikely of places. They face unique challenges that their rural counterparts never encounter. The constant noise, the endless traffic, and the scarcity of natural food sources are just a few of the hurdles they must overcome, yet they thrive. Urban wildlife has shown an incredible capacity for resilience and ingenuity, finding food in the most unexpected places and creating homes in the nooks and crannies of our concrete jungles. How do they do it? The answer lies in their remarkable ability to adapt. These animals have learned to navigate the urban landscape with a level of skill and resourcefulness that is truly astonishing. Squirrels, for instance, have become adept at foraging in trash cans, while birds have taken to using man-made structures for nesting. Raccoons, ever the opportunists, have turned garbage bins into veritable treasure troves. Urban wildlife species have developed ingenious ways to navigate the urban landscape. Birds have learned to time their flights to avoid the busiest traffic periods, and raccoons have mastered the art of climbing fire escapes to reach new heights. Even urban foxes have adapted, exploring suburban backyards under the cover of night to avoid human detection. They have adjusted their diets, altered their behaviors, and even changed their daily routines to fit the urban schedule. Pigeons, once reliant on seeds and grains, now feast on food scraps left behind by city dwellers. Squirrels have become more nocturnal, foraging in the relative quiet of the night to avoid the daytime hustle and bustle, and even modified their physical characteristics to survive and flourish in these human-dominated environments. Some urban mice have developed darker fur to better blend into the shadows of the city, while other animals have shown changes in size and behavior to better cope with the challenges of urban life. These adaptations are a testament to the incredible resilience and versatility of nature's city slickers. The pulse of the city beats to a different rhythm than the natural world. Days stretch long with artificial light, nights blaze with neon signs, disrupting the natural cycle of day and night. Yet urban animals have learned to synchronize their lives with this urban tempo. They have adapted their activity patterns, foraging habits, and even their sleep cycles to navigate the unique rhythms of city life. In the wild, camouflage is crucial for survival. It allows predators to blend into their surroundings to ambush prey. It helps prey animals avoid detection by their hunters. In the urban jungle, the rules of camouflage change. The palette is different, dominated by concrete, steel, and glass. Yet, urban animals have adapted their appearances, demonstrating a remarkable ability to blend into this human-made landscape. Sensory overload, navigating the city's din. The urban environment bombards the senses with an overwhelming cacophony of sound. Traffic rumbles, sirens blare, and construction clangs, creating an acoustic landscape vastly different from the natural world. For urban animals, navigating this sensory overload is crucial for survival. They must learn to filter out the noise pollution and rely on their senses in new and innovative ways. Familiar faces in unexpected places. The urban landscape, with its towering structures and bustling streets, might seem an unlikely haven for wildlife. But if you take a moment to pause and observe, you'll find that these concrete jungles are teeming with life. From the smallest insects to larger mammals, urban areas have become a unique ecosystem where wildlife and human life intersect in fascinating ways. Yet look closer, and you'll discover a surprising array of creatures who call these concrete jungles home. Pigeons, often seen as mere city pests, are actually incredibly adaptable birds that have thrived alongside humans for centuries. Squirrels, with their acrobatic feats, bring a touch of nature's playfulness to urban paths. And raccoons, those clever scavengers, have learned to navigate the urban maze with remarkable skill. Some are familiar faces, their presence so ubiquitous we hardly register their wildness. Pigeons perched on statues, squirrels munching on nuts in city gardens, and raccoons strolling along fences have become a common sight. These animals have seamlessly integrated into the urban environment, often going unnoticed as they go about their daily lives. Others, more elusive, reveal themselves in fleeting glimpses, reminding us that nature persists even in the most human-dominated environments. A fox darting through an alleyway, a hawk surveying the city from a high perch, or a raccoon disappearing into a storm drain are all reminders that wildlife continues to adapt and survive amidst the urban sprawl. These moments of unexpected encounters with nature serve as a testament to the resilience and adaptability of wildlife, even in the face of rapid urbanization. Feathered friends of the concrete jungle. The city's soundscape, though dominated by human activity, is also punctuated by the calls of birds. High above the traffic noise, a symphony of chirps, trills, and warbles fills the air. A reminder that even amidst the concrete and steel, the avian world thrives. These feathered city dwellers have adapted their songs, their nests, and their behaviors to the unique challenges of urban life. Nightcrawlers, the unseen city dwellers. As the city slumbers, a hidden world awakens. Under the cover of darkness, a cast of nocturnal creatures emerges from the shadows, their senses attuned to the rhythms of the night. These unseen city dwellers, often unnoticed by human eyes, play a vital role in maintaining the delicate balance of the urban ecosystem. Urban oasis where nature finds a foothold. The presence of wildlife in our cities, far from being an anomaly, offers a multitude of benefits, enhancing the ecological health and livability of these urban spaces. While we often associate nature with pristine wilderness, cities, with their patchwork of parks, gardens, and green corridors, can serve as vital havens for wildlife, supporting a surprising diversity of species. The ripple effect. Benefits beyond the obvious. The benefits of urban wildlife extend far beyond simply providing a glimpse of nature in our concrete jungles. These creatures play a vital role in maintaining the health and balance of our urban ecosystems, providing a range of ecological services that often go unnoticed. Beyond the ecological benefits, urban wildlife provides a much-needed connection to the natural world, offering a myriad of mental and emotional benefits for city dwellers. In the hustle and bustle of urban life, encountering a bit of nature can be a soothing balm for the soul. While the presence of wildlife in our cities offers numerous benefits, it also presents unique challenges. The close proximity of humans and wild animals inevitably leads to conflicts, as the needs and behaviors of each clash in the urban environment. Understanding these conflicts is crucial for fostering a more harmonious coexistence. Dealing with nuisance wildlife requires a delicate balance. While we strive to coexist with our wild neighbors, it's essential to manage situations where their presence poses a threat to human health, safety, or property. This requires a combination of preventative measures, humane deterrence strategies, and, in some cases, professional intervention. Beyond the visible nuisance, urban wildlife can also pose invisible threats to human health and safety. While encounters with larger animals like coyotes or deer are relatively rare, smaller creatures like rodents and insects can transmit diseases, often without us even realizing we've been exposed. The challenges of coexisting with urban wildlife are undeniable, yet the rewards of sharing our cities with these creatures are immeasurable. Rather than viewing them as mere nuisances to be controlled, we must adopt a more holistic approach, one that recognizes their intrinsic value and seeks to foster a harmonious balance between their needs and our own. Imagine a city where the sounds of nature blend seamlessly with the rhythms of urban life. Birdsong fills the air, butterflies flutter through community gardens, and the sight of a hawk soaring overhead evokes a sense of awe rather than alarm. This vision of a shared city where humans and wildlife coexist in harmony is within our reach. City limits. Two words that often conjure images of concrete barriers, traffic jams, and a stark separation from the natural world. But as we've discovered on our journey into the heart of the urban wilderness, these limits are not as rigid as they seem. The city awakens, the familiar symphony of urban life begins, the rumble of traffic, the clang of construction, the distant sirens. But listen closely and you'll hear another melody, a subtle counterpoint to the human chorus, the chirping of birds in city parks, the rustling of squirrels in trees lining avenues, the soft hooting of an owl as it prepares for its nightly vigil.